Everybody, welcome back. Hang on, it's been a rough old day. Right, I've done quite a bit of Thai food and I've done it quite simple. And this is simple, but there's a lot of ingredients. However, the ingredients that goes in it, I have been having this since I've been recovering from being ill, because this is basically like as close to herbal remedy as you're going to get. And I do mean that, because the stuff that you see that in this dish is stuff that is in your general herbal remedies. So without further ado, let's get on the, yeah, you heard it. Right, I'm going to start as I'm talking, get my trusty knife and my coconut oil. Keep on forgetting things. Anyway, for the stock, I'm doing, by the way, let's just rewind. I'm doing this soup, and it's a chicken soup with some pak choi and choy, so all bok choy, other little bits and pieces. But it's basically as herbal remedies you're ever going to get, and it is delicious. So if you've got a flu, have this. Something wrong, honestly, have this. It's very clean, it's very light. But let me go through the ingredients first, because again, I've had a rough day cooking for the thousands in my company, JT Nutrition. I'm not plugging it, I don't have it. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying it. You know, I've had a rough day. So this is my comfort to come home to. Right, for the stock, chicken wings, chop them up. I don't mean chop them in bits, just break them up a little bit. Now I've touched chicken, give me a sec. Sorry about that. So, break down the chicken wings. This is your stock. So you've got chicken wings, ginger, Caffia lime leaf, right? If you can't use lime leaf, use the zest of the, you know, the skin off a lime. I've got lemongrass and garlic. That's it. Simple as that. So a little bit of coconut oil in the bottom of the pan. And again, I eat this stuff like tons. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's very, very comforting. It is a Thai soup, Thai stock, you know. They're really big on this. Anyway, I'm waffling again. So put the chicken wings in the pan. Now you hear the sizzle. I want these to start to colour, right? So here we go. Let's just say they're colouring away, right? I'm fast forwarding because I've got to make the soup as well. So colour them. And by the way, don't worry about if they caramelise a little bit too much, it's just a soup stock. So as we're working on that, the lemongrass, right, get the end of your knife, trusty knife, and just bruise them. Just bruise them. This will extract the flavour out. In they go. Ginger, slice it, don't worry about skinning it, you know. Good few bits of ginger. Again, it depends on how much you like ginger. I love it in this stock, so I'll put quite a bit in. Garlic cloves with the skin on, doesn't matter. You're just extracting the oils out of the garlic, really. You're not going to be eating them. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Caffia lime leaves. These, oh, I love them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, put the lid on it and just let it go. Just stir it over, just let the flavours come out, let them caramelise, let them take, leave it. And then after you get to a certain point, get some water, in it goes. Simmer, that's it, simple as that. That soup, that's the stock, right, that can sit there and simmer all day, and it'll just get better. Do you know what I mean? And I'm talking, I don't mean boil it, just simmer it, just, and all the flavours of everything that you just put in will enrich the stock, and that's it. Then you get to, this is the actual stock, right? So, the thing is with this stock, excuse me, is you can portion it up, right? Put it in the fridge, right? So that stock can do about 5 or 6 of these soups. Some of them put in a tub, stick them in the freezer. You know what I mean? And when you want to come home to a nice soup, you don't have to do this stock every single time. You've done it for the next 5. You can even do it double that, 10 days. Do you know what I mean? 10 days worth of soup, you know, no problem. Anyway, back to the ingredients of the actual soup. This is where it gets good. We have got shredded ginger, garlic. I mean, the Thais use galang gal, but I just find it a little bit hard and not as fragrant, so I go to the old-fashioned ginger. So we've got ginger, garlic, chilli. Right, now I'm going to come back to this in a second. Chicken, lime, a fish sauce, which is more like an oyster sauce, like really delicious, really good. We've got holy basil, Thai holy basil, and I know what you're going to say, where do you get that from? I got it in Tesco, so don't push me on that one. And some coriander, right? They're the fragrances. The other 2 that I left out is a Choi Sun, again, Tesco's, and pak choi, everywhere. So let's get to the cooking of it. Now, we need a bit of coconut oil in the bottom of the pan, just a tiny little bit, because I don't want the top of the soup to be like oil slick, if you know what I mean. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be, you know. Anyway, chicken thighs. I use chicken thighs in this. I find them a lot better. Excuse me, just spit it with me. Put it in a hot pan. Anyway, so chicken thighs, nice and chunky. It's a chunky style of soup. In it goes. Straight away, the sizzle. This is what we're looking for. Straight away, the sizzle. Now, I put about 2 full chicken boneless thighs in that, chopping them up for me. If it's 2 of yous, double it up, 4 chicken thighs, right? Now, while it's at this point, ginger, garlic, chilli. Give it a good stir. Now again, one thing I like to do, just put the lid on it for a minute. Just put the lid on it for a minute. Just let them flavours start turning over nicely. You know, just relax and put the lid on it, you know, because there's no rush to this. There's no like, oh, you know, no panic to it. It's a soup, you know, so it'll come together at the end just fine. So it's one of them that there's a lot of ingredients, just don't pack, because people think all these ingredients, oh my God, what isn't. It is very easily done as long as you've set it out nicely. And it is that simple. So anyway, back to this soup. This is going nicely. Now, let's get back onto this little couple of bits here, right? Which is, got some oil on it. Hang on a minute. Let me wipe down this board. Let me just wipe down this board. When you put the ingredients on, you know, I'm paranoid about that kind of thing. Anyway, pak choi, choy sum, right? Let's go to the pak choi first. If you slice it down the bottom of the root, about 1 inch up and 1 inch up again, save them, right? Save them. I might half them, but save them. Break these up a little bit. These are going to go in the, if it's a big piece like that, too big for the spoon. Yeah, so that's too big for the spoon. So break it. You know, you don't, you know, just break it up nicely. These little pieces, break them. Yeah. So there's your pak choi. Couldn't be easier. Couldn't be easier. Choy sum, move them along. The choy sum, same. You don't have to break these up because they're just about the right size. But when you get to the leafy end, split them and put them to one side. Right. See? It's going away now. Oh my God. I wish you could smell this. Honestly, I wish you could smell this. It's so good. It is so good. And again, you know, when you've had a rough day, the more you smell this, it's, you know, you're kind of feeling more at home. Well, I do anyway, you know, I do anyway. I don't know about everyone else. Everyone's faffing, gotta do this, no, just chill. Right, let's up this a touch and let's get cracking. Right, now, the beauty of with this soup, the beauty of it, I don't think there's anything more healthier for you ever than this. Trust me, because the stock's natural. It's got loads of herbal remedies in the stock itself. So before you even get to the soup, it's got loads of herbal remedies. You got the chicken thighs, great fats in them, really, really good fats in them. You got lime, you got soy sauce. Here's the stock, again, one I made earlier. Right here, that's going to go in the soup in a minute, which we'll come back to. The pak choy sun, full of vitamin C and God knows what. Fresh lime and herbs. Where's the bad? There isn't any. Trust me, there isn't. Now this is going off lovely now. This is where I want to be. Balance that on there. This is where I want to be. I don't want to brown the chicken off. That's why I put the lid on, you know, so it steams it as well as, because if you brown it off, I want it to be softer in the soup. You know what I mean? More, anyway. Here's me waffling again. Let's get down to the nitty gritty part of it, this stock. Now this stock, as you can see, it's gone all jellified. And that's because it's natural stock. All you chefs out there will look at that stock and go, that's bang. And trust me, it is. But it's not just a chicken stock. And yeah, it looks all jellified because all the marrow bone and everything else has come out of the bones. But it's got all them flavours in it. Delicious, right? So, as you can see, it's all jellified. Now, again, a lot of people out there who don't do their own stocks are going, look at that, mate. No, honestly, trust me. Any chefs out there who know what they're talking about are going to look at that stock and go, banging. Anyway, in the pot, 1, 2, I'd say about 4 ladles of the stock. See what I mean? 4 ladles of the stock. There's about enough for another 4 soups in that tub. Put it in the fridge. Lasts a good few days. Again, lid back on it. And chill. Chill. Bring it to the boil. Let it simmer. And this is not a thick soup like you're thinking of. It's more. Oh, it's gorgeous. Trust me. You've got to try it. Let me just wipe my hands. I've usually got a towel on it. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Towel. You usually got a towel hanging around. I'm looking around going, where's my towel? I told you, I never get it right. I don't know why you bother watching me, because I never get it right. I always miss something or rooting around in the drawer or something like that, or sipping water. But you know what it is? It's real. And this is what cooking is. You know, you do forget stuff. You do mess up. You do put a bit, you do drop stuff. That's called the kitchen. It happens. So anyway, got my towel. Feel at home now. Right, back to the soup. I need to bring this to the boil. Already, it's gone from that jellified stock to, let me up the tempo on this. Let me up the tempo. There we go. Get it? Do you hear it? It's kicking off. It's kicking off. This is where I want to be. So I'm going to bring this to the boil and let it simmer. Or bring it to the boil and drop it and let it simmer nicely, excuse me, for about 5 minutes. And then we add all the other stuff, right? Now, there we go. It's all ready. Oh my God, the smells, man. Oh my God, the smells. The smells. The smells of the... to me, it's heavenly. You know, to me, it's heavenly. You know what I mean? It's got like every member, you know, that when you see these little stalls in Thailand and they've got the stock and they give you a bowl of noodle soup and this is it. This is what it smells like. Permeates the air. And as soon as I smell it in my home, I'm like, oh my God, it's so comforting. So comforting. To me, so comforting to me, you know. Now this is kicking off nicely now. Look at that bubbling away. Yeah, baby. Right. See, again, I don't want to overcook the chicken. So let's take it down a little bit. So I took it down to full pelt to about number 6. See, now it's simmering. Now it's cool. Now here we go. Let's get back to these. You see these, the stalky bits of the pak choy, choy sum and pak choy in. Just like that in. That's a bit big. Now, don't try this at home, putting your fingers in hot pans and digging, but I got chef's hands. Anyway, give it a good stir in. And again, lid on. Now don't forget, you've took the tempo down. I want a simmer. I don't want to, you know, you've done enough heat to cook the chicken. You just want to soften, you know, the stalks of the bok choy and pak choy. And by the way, we're not far off serving. So even though it looks like a lot of ingredients, and it is, but we've made a stock for God knows how many, right? And we've also made a good hearty soup. And again, this serves one for me. It's me, it's my little comfort bowl. I didn't know what I was going to cook today. I didn't know what I was going to cook. I knew how Mickey was coming around. I was like, what am I going to cook? What am I going to, oh my God, what Thai food am I going to cook? I'm going to do a curry. I'm thinking, I've done a curry back on the first series. And like, and I'm thinking, well, what do you want for tea? This is it. This is it. This is what I want for tea. You know what I mean? This ain't anything like special sort of like, oh, I'm going to show you what I cook. No, I'm showing you what I eat. I'm showing you what helped me recover. I'm showing you what makes me feel good and light and clean and so on. This is it. This is my day-to-day life, do you know? This is one of my go-tos to eat. You know, I look forward to it all day. All day. Doesn't matter what I'm cooking at work. Whereas like you're cooking away and you, oh, I won't mind some of that. I'll save some of that for tick. No, I want my soup. I want my chicken soup. Now, it's coming together beautifully. I can't wait for this. Honestly, I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this. Excuse me. Oh, and by the way, I had some good news. I'm 3 years now clear from cancer. So the cancer that I had, stage 4, I was in pretty rough shape, but I'm 3 years clear. So now I don't have to see him till every 6 months. So there's a high percentage chance that it's not coming back, because the secondary if I did have a secondary cancer, it would have said hello by now, and it hasn't. And let me tell you, I put it down to the food you're eating. The food you're eating. If you have got cancer or cancer has come into your life, and you go through chemotherapy and radiotherapy, which I did, both at the same time, when you come through that, if you go back to your old life, and what I mean by old life, I mean if you go back to eating sugars and shite and this, that, the other, that's not helping you. It's not helping you, because you've just gone back to what I think contribute to making you ill in the first place. So you need to change your life. And this is it. This is it right here. Cooking for yourself, cooking fresh ingredients, no sugar, you know, clean, wholesome food. Change your life for the better. Now, we are almost ready to serve. This smells, I'm not going to keep talking about it, because you're going to be going, I'm not going to keep talking about it. It just smells delicious. Now, we're almost at service. So what I like to do is, these greens are about as thick as spinach, right? Sprinkle them in now and turn it off, because I want them to wilt and not cook, right? So you just give them a quick stir in and let them wilt and not cook. Now, while this has gone off, this is where you season it a little bit. Now, nice crack of salt. Nice crack of salt. Your fish sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Now, this is a mild fish sauce. Some of them are a bit abrasive. This is more, this fish sauce is done with oysters, so it's quite a classy one. Jack from Samsara Jacks, he put me onto that one. Lime. fresh lime. Now, a lot of the Thais season the soup when it comes in front of you. They taste it and then put some of it, taste it, put some of this in. Which you can do. You can do. You know, I mean, if you want it a bit more zesty, put more zest in. You want it a bit salty, put, you know, you want more for it, just adjust it yourself. So, I'm happy with this to the point of aesthetic, because it smells, looks delicious. Now here's how you serve this bad boy. Pour it in the bowl. Now are you telling me right, that I've not cooked this before and know exactly how much a bowl full is? And it's there perfect. Trust me, I cook it a lot. This is one of my go-tos. On top of that, some Thai holy basil. And some fresh coriander. Now, this, my good friends, is where it's at for me. That is what, oh, excuse me, that is what I call a bowl of goodness. It's delicious. It, honestly, I eat it most days, nearly every day. That is where you should be cooking, like that. I know it's a bit of a pain in the arse for the stock, I get that. Do you know what I mean? But once you've done it once, there's enough soups for, you know, for like 5, 6, well, however much stock you do, you know, this is boiling away. So as soon as that's gone, I've got some ready to go right behind it, you know what I mean? So this is going to be used. So anyway, this is the end of the Thai season, and I've really loved it. I really have. I've loved this season because it's food I love. And it's food that reminds me of some of the happiest times in my life, you know, when I was over there diving, like scuba diving, and, you know, fantastic, you know. So it's these kind of foods that have brought me back to life too, you know what I mean? That's, I don't mean back to life, I mean put life in my life, if you know what I mean. So I look forward to coming home and cooking them. I look forward to eating them, and please try it. Please try it. If you're unsure, the best way of doing it is watching the video again, pressing pause, see what goes in it. There's your shopping list. Take a photo of it. There's your shopping list. Dead simple. Go to your Thai shops. If you have no Thai shops, Chinese supermarkets, no Chinese supermarkets, then go to a big supermarket and you'll find equivalents in there. But trust me, get this in your life. All right, God bless you. Don't know what I'm filming on. I don't know whether we're doing a series, another series, possibly, who knows. So, but I'm going to say goodbye and love yous all. Take care.